success. Beyond English success.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our podcast. I'm Katie, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm David. In this episode, we will talk about the phrase, no pain, no gain. This means that we often need to work hard and face challenges to achieve our goals.
That's right. Today we'll share our personal stories and discuss why embracing challenges can lead to great rewards. So, let's get started. Let's start with my story. A few years ago, I decided to run a marathon. A marathon is a long race of 42 kilometers, and I had never run such a long distance before.
Wow, that's impressive. How did you feel when you started training?
At first, I was very excited. I thought this will be fun. But soon I realized that training for a marathon is not easy. I woke up early every morning to run. Sometimes my legs hurt and I felt tired. I remember one day when I ran 15 kilometers and thought I couldn't go on. My legs were heavy and I wanted to stop.
That must have been tough. What helped you push through?
I remembered my goal. I wanted to finish the marathon. So I pushed myself to keep going. I repeated the phrase no pain, no gain in my mind. I told myself that every step was one step closer to my goal. Finally, after weeks of hard training, the day of the marathon arrived. I was nervous but also excited. The atmosphere was amazing. There were many people cheering and encouraging the runners.
That sounds incredible. How did you feel during the race?
During the race, I remembered the pain I felt during training. It was tough, especially around the 30-kilometer mark. I wanted to give up, but I thought about all the hard work I put in. I kept running, and finally, I crossed the finish line. Completing the marathon was one of the best feelings of my life. I learned that even when things get tough, hard work can lead to great rewards.
Now, let's talk about my story. A while back, I wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I've always loved music, but I found learning the guitar to be quite challenging at first.
What made it difficult for you?
At the beginning, I struggled with the chords. My fingers hurt from pressing the strings, and sometimes I felt frustrated. There were moments when I thought about giving up, but then I remembered my dream of playing my favorite songs. I started practicing every day, even when it was hard. I kept telling myself, no pain, no gain. Slowly but surely, I began to improve. One day, I could play a song all the way through without mistakes.
That's amazing. How did you feel when you played your first song for your friends?
I felt so proud. They cheered for me and said I was amazing. I realized that the effort and pain were worth it because I achieved my goal.
Let's think about other areas in our lives where no pain, no gain applies. It's not only about sports or learning new skills, it can also relate to relationships.
I remember a time when I had a disagreement with a close friend. We were both upset, and I wanted to avoid talking about it. But I knew that if I didn't speak up, our friendship could suffer. So, I took a deep breath and reached out to my friend.
How did that conversation go?
During our conversation, it was uncomfortable. We talked about our feelings and listened to each other. It hurt to express my feelings, but it was necessary. In the end, we understood each other better and grew closer.
That's such an important lesson. Sometimes we have to face uncomfortable situations to build stronger connections with others.
So, how can we apply the idea of no pain, no gain in our everyday lives? Here are some tips. Number 1. Set clear goals. Think about what you want to achieve. Whether it's getting fit, learning a new skill, or improving relationships. Having a clear goal helps you stay focused. Number 2. Embrace challenges. When faced with difficulties, remember that they are opportunities for growth. Don't shy away from challenges. Face them head-on. Number 3. Stay committed. It's easy to give up when things get tough. But if you stay committed to your goals, you will see progress over time. Number 4. Celebrate small wins. Every step you take toward your goal is important. Celebrate your progress no matter how small it is. This keeps you motivated. Number 5. Learn from mistakes. Mistakes are part of the journey. Instead of feeling discouraged, see them as valuable lessons.
To sum up, the phrase, no pain, no gain, reminds us that hard work and perseverance are essential for success. Whether in sports, learning, or relationships, facing challenges can lead to great rewards.
I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it meaningful. Remember to embrace challenges in your life and keep pushing forward. If you have your own stories about no pain, no gain, we would love to hear them. You can share your thoughts with us on social media or through email.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. We look forward to our next episode together. Until then, take care and keep shining.
Now, we're going to learn some vocabulary and expressions to help you understand the story better. Let's get started.
Face challenges. Face challenges. Meaning: to confront difficult situations. For example, it's important to face challenges with a positive attitude. Achieve our goals. Achieve our goals. Meaning: to successfully reach our objectives. For example, hard work and dedication are essential to achieve our goals. Reward. Reward. Meaning: a benefit or compensation for an achievement. For example, the promotion was a well-deserved reward for her efforts. Cheer. Cheer. Meaning: to shout for joy or support someone. For example, the crowd cheered when the team scored the winning goal. Suffer. Suffer. Meaning: to experience pain or hardship. For example, many people suffer during difficult times in their lives. Build connections. Build connections. Meaning: to create relationships or networks. For example, networking events are a great way to build connections. Head-on. Head-on. Meaning: directly and without avoidance. For example, we need to tackle this problem head-on to find a solution. Committed. Committed. Meaning: dedicated to a cause or task. For example, she is committed to improving her skills every day. Discouraged. Discouraged. Meaning: feeling less hopeful or confident. For example, he felt discouraged after failing the exam. Perseverance. Perseverance. Meaning, continued effort despite difficulties. For example, her perseverance helped her overcome many obstacles.
Great job today. Keep up the excellent work. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more exciting lessons. Happy learning, and I'll see you next time.